Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am going to be playing Minecraft. And yeah, I'm just going to be playing a bit. And yeah, so for today I'm going to check out the new snapshot for 1.17. So yeah, they've added a couple more stuff over time. So I think I'm gonna have to check that out. So actually the last snapshot was very recent, where they added the Skulk Sensors. So I think I'm gonna play around with that last. Yeah. If you can see, yeah, here, Skulk Sensors. So basically what these are is, let me take a redstone lamp. What these are is, these basically, they sense player sound, and when you do something, okay, when you do something, they'll send out a redstone output, which you can detect with other stuff. So for example, say I have this TNT, okay, and I want to activate it. If I place my Skulk sensor, and then I land, it detects it, and boom. So yeah, that's what Skulk sensors are. And you could actually do a lot of things with it, but I think I'm gonna play around with them last. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. So let me play around with them a bit. I'm thinking the first thing I want to do is probably play around with the mechanics for the dripstone. So if I just find there, okay, pointed dripstone, a dripstone block. So what I can do is, if you didn't know this, the snapshot actually added lava inside cauldrons. Oh wow, villagers going crazy. So yeah, lava, and then if you get a cauldron, gonna find the cauldron, and it actually allows you to put the lava inside the cauldron, which is gonna be an interesting feature later. Okay, so I found the cauldron, and look, if I place this, and then I can place the lava. Oops. Okay. Anyways, see, I can place the lava inside the cauldron. Cool. But I can actually use this to make infinite lava sources. If you didn't know this, in Java Edition, there are no infinite lava sources. There are infinite water sources, but no infinite lava sources. So there's actually this thing where with dripstone, water will actually drip down the dripstone, but so will lava. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put lava right here. It takes a really long time, but you can see that slowly the lava is dripping down the dripstone. So yeah, eventually this cauldron will fill up with lava. I think I'm gonna go through some other stuff, and then I'll come back and you'll see it'll be full. But yeah. Okay. So I think we could try some other stuff. So let me think. What other stuff did they add? Oh right, the candles. They're pretty cool. So there's all different colors, and you can get whatever color you want. And I'm pretty sure if you just dye this candle, it will turn into a color. It will just turn into any of these candles. But how the candles work is basically, so at first they're just like this. At first they're just candles, and when you place them, they'll actually get grid. They'll get a grid, and the maximum grid is 4. And they might have removed this, but Yeah, okay, because before they had this thing where you could make floating towers. Anyways. Oh, that's cool. So, you can use this for many things, however you want. But to actually light it, you need either flint and steel or like shoot a fire arrow at it or something. So I'm just gonna demonstrate. If we take a flint and steel, see? And then you can have different amounts, and you just flint and steel the whole bunch, and they're all light. They actually give off barely any light though, so not very useful. Anyways, moving on. They're kind of a ripoff of the sea pickle. Because you see the sea pickle and the candle are pretty much the exact same thing. Look, they go in a grid. They give off light. Look what the sea pickle does. Goes in a grid. And actually, if you get it dark, I'm pretty sure they'll give off light. So, bit of a ripoff. No offense to you, little thing. But yeah, the sea pickle can do the same thing. Actually, I think you have to be like in deep water. Let me see. If I just go down into a deep section of water. Wow, I thought they'd actually glow. Never mind. I've seen videos where they actually glow. That's weird. Okay. So yeah, but they're pretty similar, and the candles don't really give off that much light. So I don't really have that much of a use for them. So sorry, candles. Yep, sorry. I'm only gonna burn one of them. Okay, no, but like actually, you're kind of useless. Anyways, moving on. So there's a couple other stuff the snapshot added. I don't really know that many. Oh yeah, here's one. T/. So if I go into game mode spectator really quickly, you know how the caves and cliffs update is gonna be like all with a ton of caves? Well, they haven't added all of those, but they have added a couple stuff. Let me see if I can find one. There, that's one of them. See these? This is a geode. There's not supposed to be zombies in them. Wow. Okay, so this is a geode. Basically, see these purplish blocks? They grow those crystals right there. And when they grow, they make light, and actually when you stand on them, I'm not sure you can do this in spectator. Yeah, you can. Okay, but if I quickly go to creative, it makes sound as I walk around on it. I'm not sure if you guys can hear this, but yeah, it makes sound. Yeah. I'm just gonna make a bit of light so I can see. Oh wow, this is a very purple block. I don't think these are actually obtainable. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to find it. But under the geode, there's this rock, kind of like in real life with geodes. There's this whitish rock, and then there's this other gray rock. Both a different type of stone. Well, not stone, but like different thing they added. Oh wow, this is a big cave system. Okay, I don't think any of like the actual good cave spawning is added yet. So yeah, there's probably not gonna be like these giant caves that were announced. Anyways, if I go back to spectator. So yeah, there's many of those across the world. So yeah, you should check it out. Anyways. I'm gonna make it day, because this is a bit annoying. Okay. So, if I go back into creative, I'm gonna do that really quickly. Never mind. So yeah, let me go back into creative really quickly. So yeah, back. So they actually didn't add that much more, but I think I'm gonna try some things out with redstone. That's right, I'm gonna use the little the thing that they added, the Skulk Sensor, and I'm gonna use it to try to do something. So if I really quickly, okay. So there's a couple things you can use it for. One of my favorites is actually you can make this nice little pattern underground. And it's basically just like this, okay? Okay, and if I turn, well, it has to be kind of deep on water. Let me get a water bucket really quickly. Okay, so if I get down here, and I add more layers of water, you know, I'm just gonna make it deeper actually. So yeah, if you take it down, lower, when you get near it, it's actually gonna blow up. So like you can have an underwater walkway, and like at the sides, it's like a ton of these. Is my brightness low actually? I'm gonna check. Options, video settings. Maybe it's too bright. If it's a bit darker than like in the water. Oh yeah, that's more like it. So when you step around on it, it'll all glow up and make this light glowy effect. So yeah, pretty cool. Except it doesn't really work if you have too high of a brightness. So yeah, but these are pretty cool to play with underwater. But they're also pretty useful on the redstone side of things. So you can make things like piston doors that open up only when you get near. Actually, I'm gonna try that. Okay, so if I put, I need a, oh right, there's also a thing called wall occlusion. Because you see this, it can also detect any movement. So if you take a piston, it can detect the piston movement and give a redstone signal to the piston movement. So, well, it has to be connected, of course. So, yeah. So if you have the piston, it's gonna go on a loop because it detected that. It should go on a loop at least. Wow, it doesn't seem to be sensing it. Maybe I have to. Let me get some redstone. Maybe I have to like activate the piston. I'm not sure. It should go on a loop. Oh, it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, anyways, away from that. So yeah, you can build a couple stuff. I'm actually gonna try to make like, I don't know. I'm not very good with redstone, so I have no idea what to do with this. Bye. Okay. So yeah, that's a review on a couple stuff you can do. I think the snapshot should add more things though, because then it'd be like way better to do, like look around at what you can do. Personally, the funnest thing for me is to take a whole lot of this, and then take one of these, and I have to place it after I place the TNT, because if I place the TNT with it, it'll just light. But yeah, if I do something like this is fun. If you just take it and then you and then I'm just gonna make a whole ton of TNT. Just like mass over the top TNT. Replace the whole roof with TNT. And then you add a little Skulk Sensor. Now what you can do is if you take this bow, and then what you gotta try to do, don't hit the TNT, which I'm about to do. So yeah, you shoot the TNT and it all blows up. I think that's gonna have to be it for this video. See ya.